Well, hello there. You awake? Yeah, I hope so. I hope everyone had a really great 3-day weekend, but it's time to get back to business. Today's topic, good news, short, sweet, to the point, super simple to learn and begin to apply. We're talking about the My Challenge Tracker app, all right? Before I get into why I believe that the My Challenge Tracker app is the future of our challenge groups, I want to highlight something you probably already know, right? You're probably going to look at me and say, Monica, we know that, but I'm going to highlight it anyway. Challenge groups are the heart and soul of our business, the heart and soul of the commission-based business, residual, team growth, all of the above. And what happens is that now as you guys are emerging and developing team leaders, right, who went from having almost no team to a nice little team of 8 to 12 or more coaches, what tends to happen is that we start to put all of our focus into our 8 to 12 coaches, right? Because we want to see them thrive. We want to help them in any way possible to get their business off the ground. We want to see them go. And what I've seen happen time and time again is that new diamonds start to neglect their challenge groups, which cannot happen, guys, because that'll stall your business completely. You can never lose the lust, the excitement, the TLC for your challenge groups, because that is the future of your business. So I wanted to highlight that because I don't want you to make that mistake. I want to make sure that we keep that always balanced. And I wanted to make sure that I planted that seed right now before you begin to lead your team. And we're going to talk about leading your team next week. So hold on for that. But let's talk about challenge groups and how we can keep that momentum constantly running, that well-oiled machine into our business. Well, first, why do I think that the My Challenge Tracker app is the future? First and foremost, it was created by Beachbody, guys. It is tailored to our business. It is tailored to our programs, our workout programs, Shakeology, all of our supplements. And as we know, Facebook is unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We've heard of coaches being put in Facebook jail. We've heard of coaches that have been forced to stop building their private page and move to a business page, right? A like page. We've heard of coaches all of a sudden being granted no access to all of their private groups. That could be your challenge group. It's unpredictable, and you don't want that to happen to your business. So I thought that it was brilliant that Beachbody created this app so that we can start to funnel our groups into this app. And guess what, guys? It gets us off the freaking noise of Facebook. How many times have you gone into Facebook with the intention of checking maybe your team page, your challenge groups, or whatnot, and then you're like, doo-doo-doo. Your attention is going somewhere else, into a funny joke or your best friend's, vacation album. The same thing can be happening to your challengers. So it gets your challengers off the noise of Facebook and concentrated on the challenge that you guys have. It's also pretty cool because it can send you notifications whenever you don't show up, right? So if your challenger hasn't showed up for a whole day, there comes a time in the day where it'll be like, beep, beep, hello, you haven't plugged in. You haven't posted your workout. You haven't drank your Shakeology. Keeps everybody laser focused. The other thing that it also does for us is that it keeps us all on track and organized. As the coach, guess what, guys? You have the ability to schedule posts straight through the portal. So this is cool if you're leaving on vacation and you want to make sure that you don't unplug for those 3 to 5 days or more, okay? You also have a great way of looking at your challengers and saying, okay, well, so far in this month, this is what what they've plugged in looks like, whether they've got the Shakeology in, whether they got the workout on, like what's their progress look like, their commitment, what they've been putting in. You're able to do that as a coach, that keeps you a little bit more organized. As the challenger, guess what? When they create a profile and they join a challenge, the first thing that they must do is plug in a before picture, measurements, and their goals. Okay, all these things, they must pick their Shakeology flavor, their workout program, all of these things that, guess what, as coaches, when we are hosting challenge groups on the replay over and over and over, sometimes we may forget to ask for these things. Sometimes we forget to direct our challengers to do these things, right? May have happened to me once or twice. Or I forget to say, hey guys, did you do your measurements? The tracker app keeps all of that organized and keeps us all in check when it comes to that. And then the last thing that I want to point out about the Challenge Tracker app, which I hear a lot of people, their number one complaint is, well, I can't post videos. Except you can. Here's the deal though, it's one more step. You must first film your video, upload it to YouTube, and then from YouTube, plug it into your group. Now you may be thinking, well, that's more work, except it's not. It is also the start of your YouTube channel if you don't have one right now. And if you do have one, well, guess what? We're building it. We are building it. It is forcing you to build your YouTube channel, which is a very smart move. So guys, that's why I think the My Challenge Tracker app is the way to go for the future. And real quick, before you plug into the tutorials I'm going to post below this video, so there's 2 tutorials. They'll take less than 10 minutes to watch both, and it'll take you less than 5 minutes to set up your first group if you haven't done this yet. After you do that, or before you do that, I want to show you a couple of groups that I have and a couple of things that I've been doing with my Challenge Tracker portal. All right, so here we go. Here is my portal. I've got 3 groups running right now. The first one is on day 23, rock the bikini, right? Super cool. I created this one just to show you as an example. Maybe you have a challenge that you want to work one-on-one with for whatever reason. You can do that. So here I have like just Janine, and we can work together for whatever amount of time that I choose. And I can help her and guide her on a one-to-one. That can happen too, right? It doesn't have to be a large group. And then here I have the future of my challenge group. So the next challenge group I announce is already here, and I'm plugging people in as I go. Right now I've got 3, and I'll be adding more and more as I go. Let me go and show you what the current challenge group looks like. So here we go. Again, the tutorials that I'm gonna post is gonna walk you through all of this and how to work it all. But what I wanted to show you guys is how to get creative with the data that you're given. So for example, here's all of my challengers, right? I wanna show you Michelle, because here's Michelle. I'm able to again, track all of her progress, the effort she's putting in, how much work she's putting in. Really cool is this calendar to me, because every day that's highlighted in blue, green, or both shows me how on point Michelle is. Well, with this data, what I was able to do last week was announce her as Challenger of the Week. So as coaches, this keeps us like super organized. The data is like right there for us to be able to do things like this and highlight challengers of the week. Keep the excitement up. Make sure that we're doing recognition, the 4th vital behavior, right? So I wanted to show you guys that, because that's what keeps us on point as coaches, and making sure that our challenge groups never lose the lust. You can always upload files. There's a coach administration page where you can go through anything that has to do with you. Invitations, all your participants, and the group feed. Again, guys, plug into the tutorials, but I wanted to show you how cool this is and why it's the way to go for the future. So that's it, guys. Short and sweet today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how this My Challenge Tracker app can help us with customer to coach conversion, right? So the building of our team. But that's not going to happen unless you learn this and start implementing right away. So below this video, I want you to tell me when your next challenge group is going to start and whether you are using the Challenge Tracker app or not. Ready, set, go. Bye, guys.